Welcome back to another episode of Cardiac Sports with Jim and Brandon. And we're back Sunday morning, May 10th. Another one, folks, back to back.
Yeah. How you feeling, my friend?
I'm good. I'm good.
I know you're tired. You're a trooper.
Yeah, it's all good, though. Like I said yesterday,
That's right.
you get the call. It's time to go. It's time to go.
Yeah. You're on 3 hours sleep, you said?
Little something like that.
Bang this out, go back to sleep.
No, once I'm up, I'm up. It's time
That's
to
it?
go.
You
It's
don't
time to
nap?
it's time to get the day going.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
What I was thinking about yesterday is there's what I'm going to say. There's a saying involved and there's math involved. The saying involved is it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And the math involved is 23. Well, 131 is more than 108. That's 23 points, Lakers. Like I was saying yesterday, don't be first half champions.
yeah.
First half
Yeah.
champions. It's like,
Yeah.
when you see a cat gets a lizard or a mouse and he's just kind of keeping them around and this and that, and then bam,
Playing
he
with.
strikes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to the new team, the Los Angeles Lizards. Yeah, these guys. No credit to Oklahoma City though. Man, they're good.
They're good.
They're just good. When you look at them, when you look at the team, it's like there's no,
They're well-rounded.
yeah, top to bottom.
Because, I mean, there's only 2 players in the entire team that didn't score.
Yeah,
The entire team.
yeah,
Like, anyone that put a toe on the court, only 2 of them didn't score, and they only played for a total of 5 minutes.
yeah.
So, yeah, they're pretty well-rounded. He had, Hartenstein put up 12. He
You
had
had
9
7 guys
rebounds.
in double digits, and also, but although the Lakers players had 6 guys in double digits.
Yeah, I'm looking. Yeah, Kennard, he had 18. He
Yeah,
had
no, they
Reeves, 7.
looking at their numbers, they just got pounced around.
Yeah.
If you look at the by quarters, scoring by quarters, they were in it. And then oh shoot, we gotta play a third and a fourth quarter. It's like they forgot. They were walking around just confident. And
So
then
they
next
thought
thing
the
you know,
second quarter was the fourth quarter? Nobody
yeah,
told them?
yeah. This is not college men's basketball, guys.
Okay.
They thought they'd just play 2 halves. But yeah, then it was 33-20 and 41-29. That's not gonna work. And you know what that makes? That makes OKC up 3 games to 0. But we did know that. We knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah. You saw it coming.
Yeah, like I said.
You watched the weather report. You got your slicker ready for the rain.
Yeah. And if you didn't want to pack your stuff and leave, you're getting stuck in the storm, folks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
you sound like
man.
me. You sound a lot like me.
Well, we're looking at it like this: 0-3,
Mhm.
3-0. Not
Yeah.
like you.
No, but my life as a fan of my basketball team.
Yeah, well,
Yeah. You've had more prosperity than me.
Yeah, but hey, running on stuff from the past don't work.
Yeah, I know.
It's today.
Yeah.
It's today.
Yeah. But Cleveland put up a darn fight.
Yeah.
And you said it. You said the 2 games they lost, you saw the fight in them.
Oh, man.
They just didn't close.
That's what I was saying. That's where you see the difference with the Knicks and the Pistons is, although the Pistons are a really good team. They were the number 1 team in the East, but they really, really highly solely depend on one guy. Yes, the Knicks have Jalen Brunson. He's their number 1 scorer, but he can be out for a long period of time, and the Knicks could still get by with a victory.
Yeah.
Yesterday Anunoby didn't even play. So if he would
And
have played, I mean, that's another 15 points added on that.
the last I checked, let me look. I don't know what's the last you heard. I've heard nothing in terms of his status for tonight's game. They haven't said anything, whether he's playing or not.
It's a game time decision.
Yeah. And I want to tell you, you could speak on this a little more. They already know what's gonna happen. They just don't want to say it.
The sweep?
No. Whether he's playing or not. They already know.
Well, yeah.
I know I sound like a
You
conspiracy
know,
theorist, but I feel like it's a lot of it's coaches play these mental games because they want you to prepare a certain way.
yeah.
So they're not going to show their hand. That's the only thing. That's my only thing. And I don't have a problem with it. I just think the decision's made. They just haven't revealed it yet. They're showing JJ Redick talking.
Well, what's he crying about now?
Well, I have it muted. I'm committed to this show, Jim.
Yeah, you
I was going to
listen.
ask you your thoughts on him as a head coach.
Oh, yeah,
Never talked about
I
it.
think he's doing a really good job.
Okay.
I mean, he was never a coach before.
I mean, he came straight from First Take and Get Up and all that stuff.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job.
Right.
I think he's doing a really, really good job. It could have been a lot worse. Now, I don't know how new ownership feels about him. I don't know if
He does seem rough on the edges, personality wise.
but that's fine though.
No. I was just about to tell you. I think that's good in terms of being a good coach.
Yeah, it depends.
If being a nozzle gets your team motivated, then I'm all for it. I mean, Belichick, Parcells. I know it's a different sport, but still, Popovich. Popovich was hard on his players.
Yeah, it just depends on the personality of the team.
Do they mesh?
Because it is true, birds of a feather flock together, and all these guys, they'll start taking on kind of like the same personality. And unfortunately, one of the personalities that I can't stand, and I always talk about, is the flopping mentality. You see all the time, and the Lakers do it a lot, but I'm noticing it's around the league a lot. So
it's today's NBA culture, without question.
But overall, I think he's doing a really good job. I mean, look at when Luka went down. They moved pieces around and they were still doing good. I mean, the defense it's like a light switch. It's off, it's on, it's off, it's on. It's kind of annoying, but what do you do?
Well, talking about his personality, and he could come off like, kind of tough or blunt, however you want to call it. I don't think he's a bad guy. I'm not casting aspersions on him. But what I will say is he's very vocal. And last year, when you guys acquired Luka, sorry, bro, I burped a little bit. When you guys acquired Luka, he made a comment about Luka's body not being in shape, right?
Yeah.
How'd it work out? Luka comes back the next season looking like an Adonis.
Well, it was more, they were saying that was one of the reasons why Dallas got rid of him.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't get in shape. And then
I'm not buying it, but you can go with it.
So I think he just kind of rode those coattails.
Yeah.
I don't think he was like crapping on him. I think
he wasn't adamant about it.
Yeah, I think he just kind of continued that talk a little bit. And then you can't, that's one thing, we always do praise LeBron James about, is you cannot come to this team as a younger guy and then you look at this guy and he's in shape.
Spends $1 million on his body.
Although, he's had the same routine for years, and Luka's been playing professionally since he was 14. So he also has a routine. It's not as good as LeBron James,
Yeah.
but he looked better. I don't know, who he was working out with, but he, hey, and listen, and nobody plays defense anymore. Hardly anybody. Unless you're the Thompson brothers, Sir Thompson and Amen Thompson, nobody really plays defense.
Yeah.
So that's just the way of the NBA.
So do you think uncontested shots are higher than ever?
Oh yes, yes. And two things that I always harp on is I cannot stand the flopping. Although yesterday I did see a couple times, man, LeBron James was getting beat up and he was not getting the whistle. Like he was getting beat up pretty bad. Um, and then the other thing, follow your shot. I hate that. Again, I seen it a couple times. Austin Reeves shoots the three, bam, just takes off down the court. What'd the ball do? Hit the side of the rim, bounce right back to where he shot the three at.
He wasn't there to collect it.
He wasn't there. He's over there by the logo. He's in the middle of the floor already.
So he's getting ready for the transition.
Yeah, like no, there's no transition.
The
There's
shot hasn't sunk.
They still have to get the ball, take it out of bounds, and throw it in. If you make it, but you didn't make it, and you didn't even get the offensive rebound. So, but back to that Cavs and Pistons. They played really good, man. The Cavs played really, really good. Yeah, Donovan Mitchell, he did what you're supposed to do when you're down. You step up. You step up.
Trying to see the stats.
The other one that did not step up, and it's the classic playoff bust all the time. James Harden, where are you at?
That's what I was getting to. Yeah, he only scored 19.
No, he had 10 points.
You looking at yesterday's game? I'm looking at
Oh no,
Yeah.
I'm wrong. Because I went back. And
Yeah, you're looking at game 2, I think.
yeah, so yeah, game 2 he had 10 points, right? And then yesterday
he got 19. He was 8 for 14 from the field.
Yeah, 19 points, 2 rebounds. I mean, yeah, he was the second leading scorer, but I don't know. He's just.
There was a stat. I don't know if you do watch the Charles and Shaq and them after the game, right?
Yeah.
There was a stat. I don't have the number in front of me, but there was a crazy stat that Barkley brought up that in his career, he has more turnovers than points or something like that in the postseason, in the playoffs.
James Harden?
Yeah, something like that. It was a crazy number that is nothing to brag about. And Draymond was kind of defending it a little bit. He's saying it was kind of skewed, but I don't know, skewed or not, that's crazy. If you have like breathtaking turnovers in your playoff career.
Well, he had 3 yesterday, but so did Donovan Mitchell.
Let me tell you something. They won, they fought hard, but so did the Pistons. The Pistons, they weren't exactly matadors, where they were just.
They were hanging around.
Yeah.
And you know how it goes. It's like it's back and forth. It bounces around between 1 and 5 points, and then it just kind of takes off at the end because now you got all the grab fouls.
Yeah.
Trying to catch up, hoping they miss free throws.
I mean, the numbers don't always tell the full story.
Yeah, I mean they won by 7, but it's not like.
I think
there was
a point in the fourth quarter, I think, where Detroit took the lead or tied it, or I think tied it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust me, Detroit, they made it interesting. It wasn't, and I said it. I said I think Cleveland needs to win in dominating fashion. They didn't win in dominating fashion, but you know what? Like you always say, wins a win, a loss is a loss.
Yeah. Yeah, they won by 7. I mean, it's so funny. With the Laker game in the fourth quarter, all I was hearing, I was looking at it, and I know the announcers were talking, but in my ears, what I'm hearing is that Harlem Globetrotter song. That's what I'm hearing.
So
I'm hearing.
You're not saying the Lakers are the Harlem Globetrotters. You're the Washington Generals.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
You can't, guys out there. You can't say Jimmy's biased when it comes to his team. He will bash his team.
It's it's so crazy.
You sound like me. Life as a Knicks fan.
It's just,
I wish the Knicks were the Washington Generals sometimes.
At least
that's how bad they've been.
At least show up is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay, and play hard.
Here's the thing too. I'm gonna give you an analogy. You got the best starting rotation in baseball. Your bullpen's in shambles. Is that how you would categorize your Lakers right now, at least in this series?
I
They're in
think
the game for 6 innings. I'll give you 6 innings.
no, you know what? You know what it is?
7, 8,
It's
9,
no,
they
no,
let it
you know
go.
what it is the regular season is so watered down that guys are just let's just be hanging around like that 8 seed. Let's just get our way into the playoffs and then we'll figure it out in the playoffs. That's what the Lakers were doing,
So they settled for the wild card,
you know.
is what you're saying.
They did a little bit better than that, but that was regular season. Look at Popovich. Those Spurs, I don't know, I'm gonna have to go look that up. I'm so curious to see how many times they won their division, the Spurs, because Popovich really didn't care too much about all that stuff. He just wanted to get in the playoffs, and then they would just do their thing.
Well, he invented, what do we complain about?
Yeah,
The resting,
load
load
management.
management. He invented it. He's the godfather of load management. What was it you're looking for about Popovich?
How many times they won their division or their conference?
How many times has Greg Popovich won the division and conference?
Yeah, I'm just so curious
Okay.
about that.
It says, all right, I'm just going to tell you what AI just popped up. It's not very specific so far. Greg Popovich, who stepped down as a San Antonio Spurs head coach in May 2025 after 29 seasons, won both conference and division titles multiple times, building a dynasty that lasted. Yeah, that's not exactly the answer. Okay, here we go. Greg Popovich has won 6 Western Conference championships, 1999, 03, 05, 07, 13, 14. Yeah, it's not giving the answer to your question, Jay.
Yeah,
It's just telling us what we
yeah,
already know.
yeah. I mean, I'm gonna just have to get
You're going to have to take a deep dive.
yeah.
But I got to tell you, though, what's the coach's name? His successor?
Something Johnson.
I'll say this. Spurs didn't miss a step
Yeah, they just
in terms of the way they're being coached. They're doing
yeah.
just
Well,
fine.
and the good thing is, Greg Popovich is still with the organization. He's just in the building. He's doing
So
something.
you feel like he's got his hands in it to some degree.
And plus, the new coach was on his staff for a while, so he got to see the way a professional works,
He's
and
well
then
groomed.
kind of helps. You got Wembayanin on there.
Doesn't hurt you.
That guy.
It doesn't hurt you. The funny thing is, they're just getting started with this guy.
Yeah,
They're
he's
just getting started. Second season.
it's
And
insane.
to be honest, I know you and I, we constantly say it's a landslide with the Thunder. I'm going to take it easy on that because them playing the Spurs are going to have something to say about that. I'm not saying the Spurs are definitely going to win. I'm just saying they're going to have something to say about that.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because when that does happen, the Thunder are going to be throwing Hartenstein and Chet Holmgren at Wemby.
They're going to have to double team him.
Well, that's 12 fouls right there to give. That and Hartenstein, he's a bigger, thicker body, so he's gonna wear Wemby down. Somebody who I haven't been hearing about is what's his name, the Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, they're 2 Frenchmen.
Yeah,
That's his fellow countrymen.
You haven't been hearing too much about him. They were praising him that last series that Minnesota had against the Nuggets.
Yeah.
But now,
I seen Rudy Gobert 2 years ago. I think it was at Beverly Hills Hotel. We were shooting an interview with Ant-Man.
Yeah.
And I seen Rudy Gobert getting out of an Uber, going to the hotel. Wow. I mean, he can do recessed lighting in your entire house without a ladder.
Yeah, that guy.
Holy smokes. And then he's another lanky one. Remember we were talking a couple episodes ago?
Yeah.
Like these big men, they don't have there's very little big men that are like big body mass.
Yeah, he's 7'1", 258 pounds.
258 pounds for once, nothing.
Yeah, I know.
That's nothing.
And because Wemby's 7'4", 235 pounds.
That's
It's
why he looks like Jack Skellington.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What's
That guy is like 12 pounds. He's like a long newborn.
Yeah, he's a stick figure character.
Yeah, I'm telling you, with Durant, Holmgren, and Wemby, if I was a car dealership, I'd have those guys out there like the balloon guys. Come on down. Ed Holmgren is 7'1", 208 pounds.
Nothing.
208 pounds.
At my heaviest, and I don't know how tall I am now because we shrink as we get older. Plus, I have scoliosis. But even back when I was 5'8" and change, I was pushing 200. I was like 190 something.
Yeah.
And look at my height. So that's
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm 6 foot 230.
Yeah, exactly. You're not exactly, and you're not a tub of lard either. You don't look like an M&M.
You mean Fat Joe?
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
man.
not so Fat Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lean back.
Ozempic Joe.
Oh, man.
Or lap band Joe.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are just...
Yeah, they got to, you know what? They need to watch The Last Dance and see the episode when Michael Jordan got tired of getting pushed around by the bad boy Pistons. And what he do? He went to the gym, hit it hard. Hard. Who's another one who was in good shape and wasn't the tallest player? Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was a gym rat. He was hitting them weights. Michael Jordan, they even interviewed the guy who trained Michael Jordan that off season. He said that he told Jordan, all right, give me 10 reps. Whatever he told Mike to do, he's going to add another 3 reps to it. Something like that. So these guys, I don't know. That a lot of people don't take care of their body.
Yeah.
They're not as dedicated as some are. Like you were talking about LeBron James. There's a reason why he's still playing at 40-something years old.
Listen, having that killer mentality, it means everything under the umbrella. It means
total dedication.
Everything. Yes, it means everything under the umbrella. It's like when I seen with the 76ers Knicks game, I seen during the free throw, the rookie Edgecom and Josh Hart were getting all chummy, laughing and giggling and this and that. I guarantee you, if Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan seen that, they would pull those suckers to the side and be like, "What are you doing?" The other day, Edgecom, he fouled Brunson and knocked him down, and then he was like, "Oh man, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to do that. You okay?" Like even the announcers were like, "What are you doing? You don't do that."
They try to help him up, right?
Yeah, you don't do that. You do not do that at all. You just walk away. Like it is what it is.
And I didn't see that. How was Brunson's response? Because Brunson don't seem
he was like, "Oh, it's cool." He was like, "It's cool. It's all good." And then he kept it moving.
Yeah, Brunson don't seem like he's into all that.
No,
I want to trade jerseys with you. He don't seem like he's into that. He plays with a chip on his shoulder.
Maybe behind the walls. Maybe behind the walls.
Yeah. Well, I think he does a podcast with Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah. Oh, that's business.
Yeah.
That's not on the court.
But yeah, in the game, I don't see Brunson all, hey, that's my dude. Nah. No. Brunson looks like he's got a little nozzle in him when it comes to being a competitor.
No, he's just locked in, bro. That's it.
Yeah.
He's just locked in. That's how you're supposed to be. Now, granted, Edgecom's a rookie, but you're in the playoffs. All
big
year.
Boys now.
You got, other guys, you play on the 76ers. They're going to let you know.
Yeah.
That's why, no banana boats.
No.
No banana boats. Don't be that guy. Hey, have friendships outside of work, outside of, playing ball. And that's cool because it is a different time and age. There are guys doing podcasts, doing all this stuff. But
And like you said, that's business.
yeah, it's just it's preparing yourself for part two of your life.
Your second act.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and going back to Brunson real quick, like you said, Brunson's locked in. I've seen Brunson and his dad in front of America on TV. They'll argue with each other.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you
I
see
mean,
Rick Brunson yelling at his son like he's just another player, and I love it.
yeah, you're supposed to. You know,
Because if
you're
you want your son to be great, you can't handle him with kitty gloves.
well, like remember when LeBron James he told Bronny, "Don't call me dad."
Yeah.
We're playing, "Dad, I'm open. Throw me the
Yeah.
ball."
That's crazy. Don't call me dad. That is, I never thought of that. Imagine that. Dad, right here.
Yeah, "Dad, I'm open. Look at," and then, walking, "Dad, I was on the right elbow. You didn't pass me the ball." Get the fuck. Nope.
Just imagine like JJ when they're in the huddle, he's drawing up the play. Yeah. All right. So, Bronny, your dad's going to get the ball and then he's going to dish it to you. You dish it back to your dad. It just
Yeah.
sounds so weird.
Yeah.
It sounds
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And this is, I'm someone who I've worked with my father before.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, just the work I used to do with my dad, he even said, "Hey, Pop, so do you want me to run this conduit and feed the cable through?"
Yeah.
Yeah. And it is weird, man. And I wonder, like all the criticism Bronny has gotten, I feel for Bronny. It's not his fault. It's like, yeah, it's
Well, you know
nepotism.
what? He's handled it well.
He has.
You don't see the pouting, you don't see the interviews, "Leave me alone." You don't see any of that stuff. You
No,
see him.
he's a professional.
Yes, he's living his life. Hey, when he gets out there, he's actually playing pretty decent.
I'd like to see him play when his father closes the chapter.
Yeah, well, it's probably not gonna be on the Lakers, though. I'll tell you
No,
that
no.
right now.
I'll bet you it's not going to be on the Lakers. Like, I have a feeling he actually do better.
So the whole nepotism thing, I'm over it. Like it, it happens everywhere in every business. What happens when a man starts or a woman starts a business? Who gets the business when they finally, pass away? Their children, a family member, one of their best coworkers, somebody's receiving that business.
Yeah.
That's nepotism. What happens when you get a job with a company, and you have a brother, a sister, a cousin, somebody that is in the same profession? What do? You try to get them to your company. It happens everywhere, every day.
Absolutely.
Everywhere,
I mean,
every day.
even in wrestling, all these wrestlers, most of today's stars, they're like second, third, maybe even fourth generation wrestlers.
Yeah.
Like, have you heard of Cody Rhodes?
Yeah.
You know who his dad is, just by the
Yeah.
last
Dusty
name.
Rhodes.
The great Dusty Rhodes. There you
Yeah.
go. Rom-
Everywhere.
Roman Reigns, his father was Sika from the Wild Samoans.
Yeah.
The Rock, his father and grandfather and grandmother was a big wrestling promoter.
Yeah.
It's everywhere, man.
It's everywhere. There's no, that's why when they were like complaining about it, and then they're like, oh, they're getting him with the 55th pick. Well, I mean, they're doing that to please LeBron James, but I mean, most 55th picks don't turn out to be big stars anyways.
Yeah, and another thing, I have no problem with the whole thing. Only thing that I have a problem, it's not, I don't even have a problem with it. I just find it hilarious that when they show the Lakers in the war room
Yeah.
and they landed Bronny, the way they all high-fived each other,
Yeah.
that was hilarious. Like,
Yeah.
stop. You knew you were getting them.
Yeah.
And they acted like they landed the white whale,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And like I said, I don't even have a problem with it. I just find it hilarious. I'm like,
yeah, it's
it
just
was performative. It was
yeah.
performative. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? That's it. You seen it, right? Like, yeah, we
Yeah.
got Bronny James. Really? You didn't know you were getting Bronny
Yeah.
James?
Well, and the thing is, the reason why it was so ridiculous is because the Lakers were the only team that were selecting Bronny James. He would have probably honestly had to show up and be a walk-on and just try out, because they were crapping on his name so bad, like, oh, he's not even the best USC player, and remember he had those heart problems, and so
And that's the cards he's dealt with too. So that's even unfair to criticize
yeah,
that.
yeah,
You know.
so yeah,
By the way, what's the other son? The big kid with the glasses.
yeah,
What's his
Bryce.
name? Bryce. When is he? Is he in college already?
I honestly, I don't know. I don't know.
Supposedly he's really good.
Yeah,
Like forget about the name James. That supposedly he's the kid. The kid can ball.
yeah. Well,
That I'm interested in.
it's just like the Ball brothers.
Best one is the
Lonzo
youngest.
Ball. He's actually pretty good, but
He was
but
good.
LaMelo Ball is even better. See, that just is because you have your dad out there, and then the younger siblings are getting better because you got the older ones pushing you around. So you have no choice but to get better.
Right. By the way, Bryce James,
Yeah.
he's actually he'll be going into his sophomore season with Arizona Wildcats. So he's in college already.
Yeah. And
He's not even in an LA school. So the fact that he's in a college where like it doesn't seem orchestrated,
yeah.
I mean, because no disrespect to USC, but they're a football school.
Yeah.
Football school first. Like if you want to play basketball in LA, where do you want to play?
Well,
UCLA.
I mean,
Or is that not even a thing anymore?
listen, besides John Wooden from the 70s,
Yeah.
UCLA went in the mid 90s. UCLA women won, but you know,
All right.
I'm
So let me rephrase that. Historically, UCLA is more the basketball school.
that's what they say. That's the word on the streets. But think about it. If you are, if you could say Duke's a basketball school, you know,
Why do you, I think I was concerned when the Giants got Daniel Jones. I was like, it's like, would they get a point guard?
who won the men's championship again this year?
No, trust me. Hold on. It wasn't UConn.
It was, yeah.
Who won the NCAA men's basketball championship this year?
And we were all over it too.
Michigan.
Oh yeah,
Duh.
that's right.
Michigan.
Okay, see, and that's kind of crazy because they're more of a football school.
Speaking of football, Indiana, more of a basketball school.
Yeah, so
it is different now. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
times are different. Times are way different because what's changed that is NIL. NIL has completely changed that. For people that don't know what NIL is, it's name, image, and likeness. It's where basically these student athletes are getting paid now, and they're getting paid by you can have a guy that owns a big car dealership in Alabama. So he's going to give this guy so much money. There's just so many different type of, places. Put it like this, it's not the same. A lot of people don't go to the big school because it's a winning program. They're chasing the money now. A lot of these kids now, when they go to especially football, the NFL, and you go back and you look at their college history, you'll see multiple schools, especially when it comes to quarterback. Look at Beck, who played for Georgia. He was just in the championship for the Miami Hurricanes against Indiana. So you see it all. You don't see the traditional, he was a 4-year starter, 3-year starter for such and such school. So even Mendoza came from another school when he went before
And
Indiana.
I think Mendoza, he's a Miami kid too. And
Yeah.
I don't know if they were interested, but according to what I heard on the news, that he decided not to even play in Miami.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if that was financially driven.
Yeah, he was on the Cal Bears before Indiana.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's the thing is you'll have these kids, they're on this team, and then shoot, we got this 5-star recruit is going to sign with us this year. Now that guy that's been waiting 2 years, now he's sitting again because you got this 5-star recruit coming in. Like
Yeah.
Ty Simpson. Ty Simpson played for Alabama, but he sat. And that's where one thing that Sean McVay was praising him. He was like, the kid just sat and waited his turn. He didn't chase the money and the starting job. He wait till he can earn it. So there's that story also. But nowadays you can't knock these kids for wanting to play.
Yeah.
It's it is what it is. It is what
Yeah,
it is.
we're definitely in different times, man. Definitely. And like the thing with college too. Remember there was a time where so you got the football national championship.
Yeah.
It's usually this year was definitely an outlier because of NIL now. But it's usually your usual suspect, your Clemson, your Alabama, your Georgia, teams
Ohio
like that.
State,
Ohio
Michigan.
State, Michigan, right? Indiana wins. And then basketball is different. You start hearing in the tournament, you start hearing colleges that you don't hear in football at all.
Yeah.
You don't like Marquette, you don't hear about Hofstra.
Yeah.
Seton Hall, you don't hear about these teams. So yeah, it totally different beasts when you're talking basketball and football.
Yeah.
In college.
Yeah. I mean, look at the basketball school won in football this year, and the basketball school won in they switched spots. Michigan, Indiana.
Yeah, exactly. And the funny thing is, Michigan won 2 years ago, right?
What?
Now Harbaugh's last year.
Yeah, that's when they won.
2 seasons in football. Yeah, they won
Yes.
2 years ago, and then 2 years later, they went in basketball.
Yeah.
That's nice. If you're a Michigan alum or fan,
Yeah.
Times are good.
Since we are on the topic of football, this Thursday, May 14th, NFL schedule release
Yes.
is coming out this Thursday. So people like myself who are waiting to see where teams are landing what week because you want to purchase tickets. Yeah, that's coming up, guys. May 10th is Thursday. Schedule release.
By the way, we didn't talk about it yesterday. Breece Hall, new contract with the Jets. He's staying with the Jets. Good news for Jet fans. Cousin Chris, there you go, brother. Some good news. Jets did the right thing keeping him, and he wants to be there. He didn't bail on you guys. I think that's great.
Yeah.
I expect a bounce back season from the Jets. I don't know, I'm not saying playoffs or anything, but definitely a better season.
Yeah.
I think Geno's going to be better being back with the Jets for some reason.
As long as he has a good offensive line.
Yeah.
That's any team. Any team. I don't care who it is. If you have a poor offensive line, your quarterback's going to get beat back.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Speaking of which, who's calling? I'm going to talk about it. I'm doing real quick.
Yeah.
Because I'm on an episode right now. Let me call you back. Yeah, no, I'm doing the podcast. I'll call you back. We're praising your Jets right now. You should be happy. All right, peace. Peace
Yeah.
too much. He'll probably even call me back, even though I just hung up on him. Yeah.
I mean, that's what you need. That's what it takes. Good offensive line. That's why, like we talked about before, Peyton Manning and Tom Brady, they will take less money and they will put it towards other positions like offensive line. And they actually worked and had great relationships with their offensive linemen.
Yeah.
So therefore, they wanted to protect their quarterback. You get some of these quarterbacks that are nozzles. These guys are, have at it. And
you said they're nozzles. What makes them a nozzle is they'll take all the money and then complain.
Yeah.
That, I'm not getting protection. Nobody's getting open. And
you see it all the time.
You took all the money.
Now, there's nothing. You see quarterbacks yelling at their offensive linemen. Look at Peyton Manning and Jeff Saturday. Great relationship, good friends.
Yeah.
But they would argue with each other. because of breakdowns. You get some of these offensive linemen that do not like their quarterbacks. You know what they become? Saloon doors. What is saloon doors? They just
Go right through them. Yeah.
right through them. They're like, hit that
you're gonna be a
sucker.
nozzle? Okay.
Yeah. Ole.
Watch when I let Ray Lewis hit you.
You
You know what
know,
I mean?
and you want to be on the same page with your center.
Absolutely.
You know, especially when you have like a Aaron Donald lined up over the center, coming
Yeah.
right up the gut.
Yeah.
But yeah, so hopefully, you know, Geno Smith, hopefully the Jets are working out getting that offensive line short up. And I'm sure Geno Smith will be definitely working with his offensive linemen in pocket protection, because that year with the Raiders, watch when later on in life, when he's on a podcast and he's talking about it, he's gonna talk so bad about how his protection with the Raiders.
He's
I
gonna relive
guarantee it.
that.
I guarantee you. He probably has nightmares to this day about that.
So safe to say, even the bad times he's had in New York, you think that's the worst season of his career?
Yeah, he got beat, man. He got
Yeah.
sacked 56 times.
Led the league, right?
Yeah, he was tied with somebody, I believe. I don't remember who it was off the top of
I
my
mean,
head, but
that's not something you want to even be in the conversation
no,
of
man.
being number
It's
one at.
just, you know, I mean, and then they were like, well, yeah, but he threw all this many interceptions. Yeah, when he's getting ready to throw the ball and somebody's plowing into his ribs, then, you know, that pass turns into a duck.
I'll tell you right now, if I got these buildings chasing me, I'm throwing the ball away.
You know,
I'm getting rid of the ball. So yeah,
yeah,
like your picks are gonna go up.
yeah. So, you know, sometimes us as fans, we're like, you know, start yelling, you know, what are you doing? This and that. But you have to see the overall big picture about it. But when the quarterback's just back there, just dancing around and he's looking and he throws the ball and he doesn't see that linebacker, you know, up the middle or whatever, he just doesn't see the field, you know. And then you have the worst kind of interception. Hits the receiver, tight end, running back right in the hands, and boop, just pops right behind him. And oh, hey, look what I got.
Bounces off their face or their chest.
Yeah, but
It's
when it
it's
hits them in the hands
yeah.
and it just pops up in the air, like, come on, you
You're
know.
nicer than me. I'm like, if it hits anywhere here where your hands could reach to get it,
Well,
even if it hits you in the yeah,
Jerry Rice said, put your hands out and then go like this and go down. If the ball's in that area, you better catch it.
I agree 100%.
That's the target.
Yeah, that's the zone.
And you get some of these guys, well, you got to put it right here. No, in this area.
It's like
That's
you're
why
not a running back. It's not my job to actually put it directly in your hands.
his numbers are his numbers,
The greatest.
you know.
Yeah, he was great. And I agree with him.
Yeah.
I mean, Jim, we talk about it. Look, you got your Puka Nakuas, yeah, OBJs catching balls with their fingers like they're cigars.
Yeah.
So if they can do that, then I agree with the whole Jerry Rice thing.
Yeah. It's
This
just,
is the zone.
you know,
This is the zone.
especially when you're wide open. I get it. It happens, you know, especially if it's snowing or raining. I get it.
Or we talk about that, but there's also receivers missing the assignment.
Yeah.
You know, like that's not the play. They didn't run the route properly.
Yeah, because when you get a seasoned veteran quarterback, where what a lot of people don't understand, it's ball placement. You don't put the ball where the receiver is. You put the ball and the receiver's supposed to get there.
Yes.
It's supposed to be boom.
It's timing. It's timing.
Yes. It's not, because if that was the case, all the receivers would just stop in one place, turn around,
wait.
and then quarterback would throw it. No, you know,
No, that's not how football's played.
yeah, I mean, I look at like Matthew Stafford, Patrick Mahomes with these no-look passes. They're running to the right and they're looking to the right, but they're throwing to the left. Or Patrick Mahomes is running out of bounds and he changes it from his right hand to his left and then throws it.
And we've talked about this in the past, even before we started doing this podcast. But what I always felt was unfair sometimes not sometimes, I just think it's unfair speaking. Where like sometimes a pick or an incompletion and it's not on the quarterback, it's really on the receiver, but it goes on the receivers, it goes on the quarterback stats.
Yeah, because it's an
I think they
interception.
should change that like baseball. Like sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's an error.
Well, yeah, they're not going to though.
They're not going to, I know, but but don't you agree though? Like when the receiver's not doing his job, you're messing up your quarterback's numbers.
Yeah, yeah, that would be cool if they called it something else. You know?
Like it's an incomplete, it's a drop pass. That a drop to me, if it's a drop pass, I exonerate the quarterback.
Yeah,
He did his job. You didn't freaking catch it.
yeah,
Now if it's he overthrew it, it's out of reach. Even if it like just touched the receiver's fingertips. Look, it was a little off. He couldn't get to it fully. Fine, it's on the quarterback, but you had it. Drop
yeah, but
pass, or the ball hits you in the chest.
yeah, but where's the cutoff? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because you can have a guy reaching out and it hits him in the hand, but then like you said earlier, you have like a OBJ, it hits him in the hand and he's catching it. So where's the cutoff? Yeah, it hit him in the hand. He didn't catch it.
yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. If it's like, I'm talking about like it's got to be clear cut. Like you had it,
Yeah,
and dropped it. A straight up drop pass, not like you just couldn't get to it. You just touched it. Not that. That
yeah.
like literally like a straight
But
up
you know
drop
what though? I
pass.
think quarterbacks, yeah, of course they don't want to have interceptions, but I don't think they're, gonna focus on, oh, that
Their
that
numbers.
should have
Yeah,
been an
yeah,
error on them. I
yeah. No, no,
really,
I know.
you know how it is. See with football, you have to have a quick mind. Like you have to already delete that last play, get it out of your mind, and keep going. You got to remove it quickly. You can't sit around and do like the NBA players. He fouled me. You can't do that there. Got to get
No,
back to the
no.
huddle, snap the ball. So, but yeah, like I was saying though, with this schedule release, man, I can't wait for that. I cannot wait for that. And once again, how we talked about with the draft, I'm so curious because the NFL turns everything into just this big, huge production,
I was
and
just about to say that everything's
yeah,
grandiose.
we all bite on it like a big mouth bass, because I'll tell you what, no matter what basketball playoff game is on, I'm gonna be watching the show. I'm gonna be watching the scheduling show. Even if the Lakers were playing, I'll be watching the scheduling show.
They make a show for scheduling. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
but you know what though? As NFL fans, man, we all love it. You
It's
know,
amazing.
they make they make so much money off all this, and I'm
Yeah,
telling you, this scheduling show will have greater viewership numbers than the NBA games, the playoffs.
that
Whatever
is
whatever game is on, I guarantee you this selection or this show, the schedule release show, will have greater numbers than NBA playoffs. It's insane.
that's insane.
And
Doesn't the combine they throw numbers too, right?
not really though. I think that's the one that where they don't, because most NFL fans are not familiar with the kids coming in, you know. So they only know, you know, the first round names, you know, the
The prominent
Mendozas,
ones.
and but still, like, you'll see, how with the draft in the front they have the sections with all the teams. They'll have like the super fans in each
Yeah, yeah.
section.
Yeah,
But
like you get who's the guy from the Giants who's got all the New York license plates around his neck.
yeah,
You know
you'll
what I'm
get
talking
those
about?
kind of people.
Yeah.
You'll get all the people that love to dress up and this
The
and that.
lunatics.
So if you notice, there's always one team that goes out and drafts a guy that nobody, it wasn't even on the radar, even talked about. They don't even know the name. And you'll still see fans like, you don't even know anything about the guy. You have
Well, how
no
about when they
idea,
booed him? How
you
about when
know?
they booed him?
Those are the guys that know about people and they wanted a certain person.
Yeah.
That's all it is. They wanted a certain player.
They don't hate the dude personally. It's just not what they wanted.
Yeah. And
it's like a Christmas present. Like, it's a good present, but that's not what I asked for.
Yeah, exactly. And that's usually the Dallas Cowboys. That's usually they want a certain player and they get somebody else. It's usually the Dallas Cowboys.
Did okay this year though.
You know, so if you notice, I don't know if you looked at the Giants opponents this year. So this year, you know, so there's 17 games, so it's obviously not balanced. So this year, the home team is the NFC teams. So all the teams, the games that are going to be played in Europe, the home team is going to be the NFC team. Typically, you'll have an AFC versus an NFC when it's in Europe. All right. So now there's exceptions. You have the Rams playing the Finners in Australia this year. The Rams are going to be the home team. Then you'll have some Rams fans going, well, that's not fair. Now the 49ers are going to get 9 home games, but they're not, because the 49ers are going to be the home team playing in Mexico City. So that way it evens it out. 8 home, like how it used to be. 8 home games for the NFC, 8 home games for the AFC. All these, besides that one, there's going to be the NFC is going to be the home team on the overseas games.
I have a question. Excuse me, bro. I'm coming down with something, man. I'm sorry. You're not a season ticket holder anymore?
No.
Back when you were, if you still were, would these international games get on your nerves? Because then you lose a game?
Well, like I said, you know, we just recently switched over to 17 games.
Yeah.
Before it was 8 home, 8 on the road. So that's why they're trying to do that. They're trying to, you know, you still get 8 home games. You know, so
Okay.
You
So
know,
don't bother you at all.
it doesn't really bother me.
Okay.
It doesn't bother. Now, if they were getting
That's
robbed for it,
that's been a complaint for season ticket holders. Like,
Yeah.
bro, you're taking a game away from us, man.
yeah. Well, so
And their argument is that we're the real fans. You're trying to
yeah,
get a fan base in these other countries where
only
we're
way-
established.
the only way I'd be upset is if they now, because there's 17 games, if they charged me for an extra game, an extra
Yeah.
home game, but it's going to be played over there, then yeah, then I'll have a problem with it. But yeah, man.
Okay.
So, but today we have your Knicks.
But that's why my cousin Chris just called me. He's picking me up today.
Okay.
I'm going to his house to watch the game. Hence me making this pivot and trying to bang this episode out before I go to church, start my day.
So that game starts at 3:30 out there.
Yeah.
12:30 here.
It's about time, man. That's what I'm talking about. 3:30. Watch some basketball.
And then you have Spurs, T-Wolves. Yeah, and see if Spurs go up 3-1 or can the Timberwolves tie it.
So out there in Cali, you're gonna be done with basketball before it's even nighttime.
Yeah, the last game will end about 7.
It's awesome.
7:30.
Watch a movie or something.
Yeah.
But you're always working on something. I don't know, bro. You have some grout. I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, doing something. Yeah.
Jimmy is the Bob Vila over there. He's always got something going on, man.
Yeah, try to. But yeah, man. But you got anything else?
Nah, I'm good. Go Knicks. What's the money line there?
It is.
They keep they have a lot of faith in the Sixers. They're keeping these games close. I think it's
yeah, point and a half. Point and a half, and Spurs 5.5.
5.5. Any action today? You haven't decided.
Oh yeah, I already did what I did.
Okay. Reveal it after, I guess. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, man. So good luck to your Knicks today.
Yeah, let's get that broom out, get it over with.
Yeah, let's see.
By the way, rest in peace, Bobby Cox.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that.
Bobby Cox, man.
Yep. Atlanta Braves, old head coach.
I mean, he always had that team relevant.
Yeah.
one championship to show for it, but there's people who don't have any to show for it. And he had
Yeah.
really good longevity. He was a really good manager, man, and God bless him and his family.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was awesome.
Yeah. And on that note, rest in peace, Bobby Cox, and everybody else. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and tell a friend.
And
Be safe out there. Have a good week. All right, later.
peace.